Hey, what's up everybody? It's Mystics here again. It's been a while, and it looks like Rise has dropped a couple more announcements and new trailers and just a bunch of new stuff. So today, what I'm thinking of doing is going through the Wirebug tutorial that they dropped on the Monster Hunter YouTube channel. Now I'm not gonna be repeating what they said in the video, but instead what I'm thinking of doing is go through a couple of things that they didn't explicitly mention in the video. So stick around to find out what I decided to talk about. So for those of you that don't know, Monster Hunter Rise demo is out right now, available for download and for you guys to try out and get the early access look at what Monster Hunter Rise will be about. And I know there are a lot of people who have already put out multiple videos of Monster Hunter Rise, and there's a reason why I haven't, because I don't have a Switch. But fuck it, you know, we'll make do with what we have. So if you want to grab the early access demo, it's available from January 7th to February 1st, 12 AM PST. And you can get it over on their website, monsterhunter.com, and you know, have fun. Do whatever you want in the game without me. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the Wirebug tutorial that they dropped on their YouTube channel. So first things first, I noticed that in the beginning scene, the character seems to have 3 wirebugs, but after that intermission screen thing, the number of wirebugs dropped down to 2. Now I'm not sure if it's a temporary thing, because I remember seeing another demo video put out by one of the other people showcasing one of the weapons. I saw that the third wirebug seemed to be a temporary thing. Maybe it's like an endemic life thingy that grants you a third wirebug, and then it will expire after some time and drop back down to 2 wirebugs for you to use. I don't know. I don't have a Switch to find out. Okay. So then in the second scene, you see that the hunter is using wirebugs to travel around a sort of a mountain, and they can do some wall running stuff as well. So I just want you guys to take note that wall running seems to drain your stamina rapidly, similar to the clutch claw mechanic in Iceborne, where if you just stay on the monster after you clutch onto them, your stamina will drop rapidly as well. So you can't wall run for very long. And then it appears that once you run out of stamina and you are still not on flat ground yet, your hunter will automatically jump off the wall backwards, and from there you can press a button to hang on to a wirebug. Now if you notice, when you hang on to the wirebug instead of using it to propel yourself in a certain direction, you do not actually use a wirebug. But the thing to take note is that while you are hanging, your wirebug cooldown does not move. So it's temporarily paused until you hop off from the wirebug again, and while hanging, your stamina will continue to refill itself at a normal rate. And then now after he hops off the wirebug, you see that he uses up another one. And if you look at the cooldowns on the 2 wirebugs, the cooldowns will be going simultaneously, which is good to know. I don't know how long the cooldown on the wirebugs are. From what I can see, I would say it's about 7-8 seconds. I'll put a timer up on the screen when the cooldown starts until it ends, so we sort of have like a more accurate time for the cooldown. So as you guys probably know, silkbind moves, they use up your wirebugs as well. But for those moves that use up 2 wirebugs at the same time, it's important to note that the cooldown for your wirebugs will now happen one after the other instead of simultaneously, meaning that one of it will recover first and then the other one starts its cooldown. They never explicitly mention this, So maybe some of you might have missed out on that. Probably not, it's quite an obvious thing, but you know, for those of you who did, now you know. So going further into the tutorial, they show you the inputs that you need to use up your wirebugs to propel yourself in different directions. But as for the airborne part of the wirebug movement, they mentioned that pressing ZL and X will propel you in the direction that your hunter is facing. But from what I'm seeing, is that you can input a direction before pressing ZL and X to propel you in that direction that you input, instead of always going in the direction that your hunter is facing, which is good to know. But if you find the controls confusing, like they mentioned at the end of the control tutorial, pressing ZL and X will get you airborne or keep you there, and pressing ZL and A will keep you grounded or get you grounded. It's neat that they categorized it like that for ease of remembering. Holding down A while you're airborne helps you hang onto the wirebug. I'm thinking that there is a time limit to how long you can hold on to the wirebug. I'll try putting a timer on the screen, but I'm not entirely sure if that is true. I'm just speculating. Now they mentioned that you can use your wirebugs to propel yourself into a wall and start a wall running animation. I'm not too sure if you can perform a normal wall run like you could in WoW, because there were certain surfaces in WoW that you could dash towards and you'll start wall running for a bit before hopping back. I'm not sure if the same can be said for Rise, or if you absolutely have to use a wirebug to start your wall running animation. That's something that I'll have to find out for whenever I get a Switch. Or if you guys decide to find out for yourself, you know, you can try that. But for now, I think that will be it for this analysis video. I really am excited for Rise, and I am so tempted to get a Switch just for Rise. But I'm not too sure when exactly I'll be getting it just yet, because it's not exactly cheap. But for now, I just think that the Wirebug is an amazing addition to Monster Hunter, because it provides a huge potential for traveling, repositioning, and just it's a very versatile thing, and I feel like the Wirebugs will be a very integral part of the Rise gameplay. You'll be seeing everybody use it everywhere all the damn time whenever they can, performing their silkbind moves or just repositioning themselves, or just simply running everywhere and exploring the map, you know? Because now we can climb mountains. Fucking mountains, we get a bird's eye view. If they decide to get rid of the wirebugs in future versions of Monster Hunter, I feel like that's something that we really have to get used to living without. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the Rise demo so far and having lots of fun with it. I'll be joining you guys soon, hopefully. But for now, that'll be it for this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have fun in Rise, and happy hunting, hunters!